You ever hear about the Reptile Man? No? Well, sit tight because this tale is going to make your skin crawl. They walk amongst us, you know. And no, I'm not talking about your everyday strange neighbors. This goes deeper. Picture this. Late one night, in the hushed calm of a sleepy town, a young scientist named Clara stumbled upon something extraordinary. She was working late in her lab. Some mundane research about the effects of artificial light on amphibians. Nothing that would raise eyebrows or stir controversy. But all that changed with one simple email. Just as Clara was about to call it a night, a message pinged on her computer from an anonymous address. The subject line simply read, "They're here." Her curiosity piqued. She opened it. Inside was a single attachment, a file that, when opened, revealed a document laced with government seals and classified banners. Project Scaleback Confidential glared back at her. "Listen closely to what I say." Read the first line of text. "The people you think you know are not who they seem." Clara's heart pounded as she scrolled down, discovering reports of strange reptilian beings infiltrating human society. Vivid descriptions detailed their cold, scaled skin, their flickering tongues, and their chilling ability to mimic human emotions flawlessly. It was like something out of a horror film, yet the grim seriousness of the writing suggested otherwise. A phone call interrupted her racing thoughts, its ring slicing through the eerie silence of the lab. She hesitated before answering, recognizing the number of her fellow researcher, David. "Clara, you need to leave the lab now." His voice was tight with urgency. "They're coming for the file. They knew you'd be curious." She barely had time to process his words before the power went out, plunging the lab into darkness. Clara's breath quickened. She felt the weight of unseen eyes bearing down on her. She forced herself to move, stuffing the printed document into her bag and rushing to the exit. But as she reached the door, she froze. Outside the glass walls of the lab stood three figures, shrouded in the dim light of the emergency lamps. Their eyes glowed an unnatural green, fixed directly on her. A hissing, almost serpentine whisper filled the air. "She knows." Clara didn't wait to find out what would happen next. She bolted through a back exit into the cold, damp night. She ran through alleyways, her breath forming in frantic puffs, her mind racing with the implications. If these reptile men were real, how long had they been here? And what did they want? The email's attachment contained an address, a safe house for those enlightened to the truth. Clara didn't stop running until she reached a small, inconspicuous building, hidden deep within a residential area. Inside, she found David, along with others who shared the same wide-eyed fear and determination. "We've been gathering evidence," he explained. "These beings have infiltrated positions of power, politicians, CEOs, even teachers and doctors. Their objectives are unclear, but their presence is undeniable." They spent the night piecing together the puzzle. Sightings, mysterious disappearances, and unexplained phenomena, all pointing to the chilling reality that these reptile men had blended into society without detection. The file warned that anyone could be one of them, their true nature hidden beneath a borrowed human guise. "Clara," David said, "we need to get this out to the world. People need to know." It was risky, but they broadcasted their findings on every platform they could, hoping to awaken humanity to the covert invasion. Clara's heart ached with fear and anticipation as she watched their message spread, praying it wasn't too late. To this day, some believe Clara's story is a hoax, a mere conspiracy. But every so often, a leaked security footage or a whispered confession reopens the debate, sparking fear and fascination anew. The reptile men, they walk amongst us, cloaked in our friends' and strangers' skins, waiting for the opportune moment to reveal their true intentions. And as I tell you this, remember, every legend has a kernel of truth. So next time you shake hands with someone new or notice a glint in a colleague's eye, ask yourself, are they really human?